This is maybe one of the biggest dangers to any big business or any empire. If you're the founder of a big business, or if you've built a big empire in your lifetime, you might want to listen to the next couple of minutes. Hi guys, my name is Eddie Lindenbaum, and I'm the owner of EddieForLife Coaching and Consulting. In the next couple of minutes, I want to discuss with you the biggest danger maybe to a big business or to a big empire. And this is based not only on my own experience of building up 8 and 7-figure companies in 40 years of being an entrepreneur and a businessman, but also today working with big business owners and coaching people who have built empires. I'm talking about big empires, and I see this happen all the time. So let's get into it. The bigger a business we build, the bigger an empire we build, the more people we have to employ in order to have that business continue to flourish and grow. Well, that's nothing new. Okay, so what is the point of all this? The thing is that the more powerful we become, the bigger of a business that we have, or empire, or whatever, the more people we have to have reporting to us. And the problem is that usually those people will tell us not what we have to hear, but what we want to hear. And we all want to hear good things. We all have a certain structure in our mind, and we try to fit reality into that structure. And that's the most dangerous thing. The thing is that nobody wants to be the bearer of bad news. No high-level executive wants to go to the founder of the business or to go to his boss or the board of directors and say, hey guys, I have bad news. Nobody wants to be the bearer of bad news because people fear the consequences. In the old days, the king would have the bearer of bad news. He would have his head chopped off. So what happens? Everybody around us starts telling us what they think that we want to hear. And they start toning things down, not only in our business, but also in our family, in our personal relationships. People don't want to ruffle our feathers. People don't want to rock the boat. They're afraid of the consequences. And that is really, really dangerous. The higher we go in the pyramid, the more alone we are as founders, as business owners, as builder of empires. We are alone. I don't mean lonely, but we are alone. There's nobody who really can challenge us. There's nobody to point things out to us that maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're seeing things wrong. Maybe our perception is not correct. And that is so dangerous because then we start basing our decisions and every decision we make as a founder, as an owner, as a builder of an empire, every decision we make is a huge decision because otherwise we wouldn't be making them. Think of that for a moment. If we base our decisions on intel or information which is wrong or slightly off, our decisions are going to be wrong and at best slightly off. And slightly off on the decisions that we make could be the downfall of our business or empire. Not only that, but that's going to ruin our relationships, our personal relationships, and our family relationships. Whether it's with our brothers and sisters, our parents, our friends, our children, people do not want to tell us to our face what they think we might not want to hear. The best commanding general in the military will leave his headquarters, take his chopper, and go down and visit the troops, the grunts on the ground. Why? He wants to hear what those corporals and sergeants have to tell him. He wants to hear what the CEO of the commanding officer of a company wants to tell him in real life, under fire, what's really going down. He doesn't want to have this version which, until it got to him, was turned around so many times and thought about by all the people in the ladder. because that's dangerous. So he'll take his helicopter, he'll go down to the ground, he'll get the info for himself, he'll get the intel the way his troops see it, and then he'll think about everything and see if it really is in line with the way he sees reality based on the reports of his executive staff. That is the right thing to do. What do we do about that if we are business owners, founders, or builders of empires? I would say the best thing is, I have 2 pieces of advice. Number 1, encourage people around you not to be afraid to tell you the way it is. Encourage them and let them speak their minds. Let them be open and know that there will be no consequences to anything that they have to tell you. Because when a person is free, then he opens up and he will tell things the way they are and not the way he thinks you want to hear them. That's number 1. Number 2, and this is something which all the biggest crime families from Italy knew. If you're the Don, if you're the boss, get yourself a consigliere. What is a consigliere? A consigliere is a close advisor, somebody who you trust and has no interest to the outcome. He's not linked to the outcome. In other words, he's the person who's the closest advisor to you as the owner, founder, or builder of that empire. And he's going to give it to you straight, between the eyes. He's going to challenge you. He's going to call you out because he knows that you know that whatever he's saying is in your best interests. Consigliere. I would say maybe that is the most important position that a founder or business owner or builder of an empire can find for himself or for herself. I hope that this maybe changes or shifts a little bit of your thinking if you are an owner, founder, or builder of empires. And the most important thing is, don't take things as they are. Always ask questions and always go check for yourself. Double check. Don't take things for granted. If I brought a little bit of value, I'd appreciate it if you give me a like or maybe subscribe to the channel. It'll help me. It'll help my work reach more people, and maybe this way I can bring more value to the world, because that's basically what I'm up to now. At the age of 67, I have everything that I need, and now I want to bring you guys some more value. So if you have any questions, hit me in the comments. I'm happy to answer, and I'll see you guys in the next one.